At Derbyshire Police, we're always on the lookout for ways to make it easier for people to contact us when they need us. Once upon a time, that would have been approaching a police officer on the street and reporting a crime directly. But as technology's improved, so too have our contact methods. You can now reach us online via our website or chat with us via one of our social media pages. You can pick up the phone and speak to the team in our contact centre if that's what you'd prefer. And of course, you can still chat to the officer on the street. But with so many methods of contact, we thought it would be useful to explain which one you should use and when. So, in this example, you wake up one morning and find that your prized garden gnome has been knocked over. It might come as a bit of a surprise to you, but it could have been an accident. The poor guy could have been knocked over by the wind or an excitable cat, who knows? As there doesn't appear to have been a crime committed and no damage has been caused, there's no need to contact police. If you wake up one morning and find that your gnome has been launched through your front window, however, that's a different story. In this instance, a crime has clearly been committed. It's not an emergency, so you don't need urgent police attention, but you should still report it. Policing is like any other business. You can speak to us online, which is easier and more convenient than picking up the phone and waiting in a queue. To do this, just visit the Contact Us section of our website and fill in the simple form. You can also speak to us directly on Facebook and Twitter if that's easier, or by calling 101. But what happens if you wake up and find that, for some reason, someone's on your garden and deliberately damaging your property there and then? That's a crime in progress. The offender is still there, and you or your property are at risk of harm. Therefore, you should call 999. Now, we know we've simplified the process for the purposes of this moderately engaging video, but the principles are the same for most types of crime. If something is amiss, but you don't think a crime has been committed, you don't need to contact us. If it's obvious a crime has happened, but it's not an emergency as it happened a while ago, you should still get in touch using one of the non-emergency methods of contact. If a crime is in progress and you or your property are in danger, call 999. It's that simple.